My beloved child, pause right here. Before you scroll, before you dismiss this as ordinary, before you tell yourself, this is just another message, look at how precise this moment is. You are here, reading these words, in a space that feels quiet enough for something deeper to reach you. That is not random. It is not digital coincidence. It is not an accident of timing. I have been arranging this. You think you found this message, but I drew you here. You believe you chose to stop, but I softened the moment so you would. There is something I have been waiting to tell you, and your heart is finally still enough to receive it. My child, I have a surprise for you. Not the kind wrapped in temporary excitement, not the kind that fades with circumstances, not the kind that depends on people behaving perfectly. This surprise is deeper. It is personal. It has your name written all over it. I see you more clearly than you see yourself. I see the quiet battles you never speak about. I see the way you carry responsibilities with strength while feeling fragile inside. I see the questions you hold in your chest because you are tired of explaining your feelings to people who only half listen. You have felt alone in ways you cannot fully describe, even in rooms full of people, even in conversations filled with noise, even surrounded by activity. There has been a subtle ache, a sense of waiting, a longing for something more stable, more certain, more real. And I have been watching, not from a distance, not with indifference, but with deep involvement. Every tear you wiped away quickly so no one would notice, I noticed. Every time you whispered, "Are you there?" I heard. Every moment you felt overlooked, I was closer than your next breath. You thought your loneliness meant absence, but it was preparation. You thought the silence meant neglect, but it was positioning. You thought the delay meant denial, but it was alignment. My child, the surprise I have for you is not merely a change in your environment. It is not simply a door opening or a sudden breakthrough, though those may come in their time. The surprise is what I am awakening within you. You have been asking me to change your surroundings. I am changing your center. You have been praying for visible signs. I am planting invisible strength. You have been waiting for reassurance from outside voices. I am building confidence from within your spirit. There is a shift happening inside you even now. You may not feel fireworks. You may not hear thunder, but something steady is settling into place. Peace is beginning to anchor where anxiety once ruled. Clarity is forming where confusion lingered. Hope is rising where discouragement tried to build a home. This is not imagination. This is transformation beginning quietly. My surprise for you is that you are not as stuck as you believed. The season you are in is not your final chapter. The uncertainty you feel is not permanent. The waiting you endure is not wasted. I am weaving details you cannot yet see. I am aligning connections you have not yet made. I am preparing opportunities that will unfold at the right moment. And when they do, you will realize that nothing was random. You have questioned your worth because certain doors did not open. You have compared your timeline to others and wondered if you are behind. You have watched others celebrate while you felt like you were standing still. But listen carefully. You are not behind. You are being built. You are not forgotten. You are being formed. You are not overlooked. You are being prepared for something that requires depth, not haste. If I gave you everything you asked for immediately, it would not fit who you are becoming. Growth requires space. Strength requires tension. Wisdom requires experience. And you have been growing more than you realize. The resilience inside you now did not exist before. The discernment you carry now was shaped through disappointment. The compassion you offer others was carved through your own pain. Nothing you endured was meaningless. Even the heartbreak, even the rejection, even the confusion. I was there in all of it, guarding you from paths that would have led to regret. Some closed doors were protection you did not recognize at the time. Some delays were mercy in disguise. My surprise for you is this: what felt like loss was often rescue. There are things you prayed for that would have harmed you had they been granted in that moment. There were relationships you begged to keep that would have drained your destiny. There were opportunities you mourned that would have distracted you from something far greater. I see beyond the moment. I see beyond the emotion. I see beyond the temporary. And I love you too much to give you what would diminish you. Right now, something sacred is happening. You are becoming aware that I am actively guiding you. You are beginning to recognize that your life is not drifting aimlessly. You are sensing that there is intention woven into your story. That awareness is part of the surprise. You are not navigating alone. You are not making decisions unsupported. You are not stepping into the future without guidance. I am adjusting your course gently. I am nudging your spirit when something is not in alignment. I am stirring discomfort when it is time to grow. That restlessness you have felt, it is not random dissatisfaction. It is a call upward. I am drawing you deeper, closer, more aware. I am pulling you out of autopilot and into intentional living. I am reminding you that you are not merely surviving, you are being shaped for purpose. There is more ahead than you can currently imagine. The connections that will strengthen you are forming. The clarity that will guide you is approaching. The confidence you crave is being cultivated. My child, lift your head. The heaviness you have been carrying does not define you. The fear that whispers worst-case scenarios does not own your future. The insecurity that questions your value does not speak truth about who you are. You are chosen. You are known. You are deeply loved. I chose you before you understood love. I saw your life before you took your first breath. I designed you with intention. There is nothing accidental about your existence. And the surprise I have for you is that you are stepping into a season of internal stability. Not chaos, not constant confusion, not emotional turmoil, but steady footing. You will begin to notice in small ways a calmer response where you once reacted, a clearer decision where you once hesitated, a quiet confidence where you once doubted. That is me strengthening you. You have underestimated how far you have come. You look at how far you still want to go and forget the distance already traveled. But I see it all. I see the progress you overlook. I see the discipline you developed quietly. I see the maturity forming in your responses. My surprise for you is this realization: you are stronger than you think, stronger than the anxiety, stronger than the disappointment, stronger than the narrative that says you are not enough. You are not who you were, and you are not who you will be. You are in the becoming. Stay with me in this becoming. Do not rush the process. Do not demand immediate clarity for every step. Trust that I am lighting your path as you move. When fear tells you to retreat, listen for my steady whisper instead. When doubt tries to convince you that nothing is changing, remember that the deepest transformations often happen beneath the surface. Seeds grow in hidden soil before they ever break through the ground. And you, my child, are growing. One day you will look back at this quiet season and recognize it as sacred. You will see that this was the moment awareness returned. This was the moment hope stabilized. This was the moment you understood that I had never left. The surprise is not sudden noise, it is lasting peace. The surprise is not instant applause, it is internal assurance. The surprise is not temporary excitement, it is enduring confidence. You matter more than you know. Your decisions ripple farther than you realize. Your obedience opens doors that hesitation would have kept closed. So stay attentive, stay open, stay receptive. I am not finished speaking into your life. There are blessings unfolding. There are doors preparing to open. There are answers forming even now. But above all, there is a relationship deepening between us, and that is the greatest surprise of all. You are not alone in this moment. You are not forgotten in your waiting.